I am super tired. So I will try and make this one quick. Okay. So, what did I say the goal was this morning? Make a video for the business page. I didn't do that, but no, I chucked a quick short up. I'm so tired right now. Yeah, and I still got the cards out from that. I want to make like a full size video on those cards tomorrow. I'm just like exhausted right now. Yeah. So, well, I mean, like right after I made the first video, I was talking to someone, and my train of thought led me to Call of Duty. And then for some reason I ended up prioritizing playing COD this morning. But I did the shorts. I did some shorts on this channel. Yes. Because I don't know, why not? And then I got, I think, way more views on that than I expected. It's like people are still like say like it's the people that are not understanding what the fuck is going on that are sharing it all. But then the more, I mean, if they're willing to learn, then they can watch things and understand what they don't understand. But some people might not. I don't know. Anyway, fuck. You have to be following the whole story to know. You have to be an OG to know what the fuck's going on. So you'd have to watch the video, the two child altar videos. The one where they explain, I don't remember what they even say in that video. In either of those videos. I think I kind of have an idea of what they say in the second one, where the child altar is crying over the ex. So I'm recalling these things like they're completely separate people that created these. Yeah, so you'd have to. I mean, do you know? I don't know. I don't know how much context I've put on. People know. I don't know. I'm tired and too tired to think straight out this. Yeah. I guess I have to make a video in the morning. And then more businessy videos. The goal was to do like at least 2 long videos, like reading videos on the coffee and cards with accurate page thingy. But like I originally wanted to work toward that. And then I was like, no, let's do it straight away. And then I was like, I don't know. Whichever way that it works out, I'll be fine. And this morning, because I woke up super late, and slept in till like midday or whatever, I the order of things that normally happen was whack. And then I ended up smoking before I wanted to, but obviously that's not true, because if I didn't want to at the time, I wouldn't have. I know what I mean. It's my prescription, but I'm trying to like put it off later, because I was assuming that if I didn't get anything done in the day, it's because I smoked my medicine earlier in the day, right? But today I smoked after the first video, and then I played COD. No, I did that first. Did that before. Yeah, no, but my point is after I smoked was when I was guided to start doing the playing around with the shorts and stuff. Sleepy. Anyway. I kept putting off doing the readings. I kept putting them off. I was like, nah, I don't wanna. And then when I did do one, it was literally 3 minutes. And it was literally the same message that I've been getting from all over the place, that I've been seeing everywhere. So yeah. It was so funny. It was like an immediate message. Just immediate. It was so funny and so fucking relevant. So fucking relevant. So funny. Well, look, okay. I'll tell ya. I'll just fucking tell ya. Fucking why not? The cards are right here. Alright. It's funny. It's funny because the first card is it says memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticizing the past. And all of that is relevant. Because, well, obviously, the controversial video that went up was all because I was going through this, like, all of this, like, shit from my trauma. All of these different traumas were all surfacing all at the same time, so that I could like deal with them, so they could come out, right? And it was forcing me to talk about it. It was forcing me to talk about it and think about it, and face these false beliefs that I had about myself. This story that I had about myself and the way that I identified, which didn't align with who I actually was. So yeah, I had to, yeah. Issues regarding children, obviously very relevant to the topic and the whole issue of like people freaking out and then trying to get my kids taken from me, which, hello, this isn't the first time that people have done that, because people get scared when they don't understand things, but it had already been established that I was not a threat to anyone. So like, I tried to explain that initially in like the follow-up video to the first one, that I've already been through that, that it's not there's no concern, right? Anyway, all of the stuff was coming up because I was like processing traumas all at once that were all bubbling up and surfacing to be released, right? And well, normally you would ideally have like a support system, support network, like friends and family that you would be able to talk to about this kind of stuff. Honestly, openly, objectively. Like ideally that would be the scenario, right? But every time that I've tried to bring up anything from like me being fucked up, in my opinion, but like people, the professionals reckon I'm perfectly fine, nothing wrong with me whatsoever. But I struggle with life, so I'm just like, anyway. Blah blah blah, something about fucked up, something I forgot. What was I saying? Anywho, I'm gonna move on to this other thing that this specific card says, romanticizing the past. Yeah, so then it was like about how I was thinking about like this whole like story that I had about myself that was in the past. But now I was able to, right, okay, so that's what I was saying. Fuck yeah, I remember. It was like see, the way that like my path has been laid out before me, because it's my path to do all of this publicly and do the processing publicly and to do all of the stuff, because I've been tasked with writing out an entire new curriculum for teaching people so many things that they have never actually like had a framework for, like, to learn. But it's like all basically how to be a human, how to utilize your humanness to your fullest capacity, all of your senses, your energetic senses. That I'm gonna be teaching you how to like sense the energetic fluctuations in your body, to sense different messages that are coming to you in different forms. Yeah. Because I can translate anything from anyone and any soul and whatever. I can translate it into images in my mind. I can hear it in my mind. I can so I get like visions, but then I like see stuff. But then I like can feel the emotions of other people, and of like I can tune into anyone at any point in time, like from like a distance, like anywhere. I can and in different like dimensions and realities and timelines also. I can connect to all of that, and I can like receive information from that space, so I can tune into like the future. I mean, because like normally a good way to do things, move forward in your life and your life path, is to tune in and ask your future self what the next steps are for this version of you to take to get to where they are. Like, you can do that. Crappy hand times. Anyway. So that one was relevant to me. Anyway. Yeah, so I have had to like completely rewrite my whole story around everything, realizing all of the beliefs that I had about how reality works and how relationships work and how relationships work and how feelings work and all of that stuff. Like, I am like super autistic as well and not like diagnosed or anything as well. So like I like super analyze fucking everything, but I normally like don't understand my own emotions all the time, and so then I like hyper analyze absolutely everything, and I have my entire life, so then it's just like a automatic thing. But then I also have other automatic things like tuning into the future, so then I can like make decisions based on what is the best possible outcome, not only for me but for like the collective. And yeah, sometimes I'm guided to do things that end up like seeming like it was like bad for me, but then, you know, moving through that with trust and faith ends up with realizing like, oh yeah, like I needed to do all of that, like yeah, that was all like a part of the plan. Anywho, and then the next one, go bruh, and then I'm just talking, but is there any point in making a video about this on the business one tomorrow enough? I'm just gonna, anyway. Yeah, this one's like, so normally, I would look at the images, and I would get like messages from, I would, the reading I did the other day, it was like one card, and it was like basically like 20 minutes. And I was just getting so much information just from looking at it. But this time I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do a quick like 3-minute thing because I'm like in a rush trying to do a thing, and I'm trying to like put off doing this, and I don't. I'm like, and I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, so I like kind of pulled them out, saw them in this order, and kind of laughed to myself like, oh my god, that's so fucking relevant and funny, but also like makes total sense for the people that I was tuning in for, the collective I was tuning in for, because I already know that this is kind of what they're going through. I already know that. But it's cool that the channel is so clear that is obviously that, and I should like look into that more. I should allow myself to sit with that more. I feel like I was gonna say, I feel like there's not enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do, but then I remembered that if I smoke, I lose time more, because obviously dissociation is something that I have used to cope my entire life, and smoking enables dissociation. And although I still managed to like do things today, I feel like my time needs to be structured way more thoughtfully. I need to be utilizing more of my time effectively. Goodness gracious me. We have too many cockroaches, and me no likey. Anyway, yeah, so the next thing is all about like everything moving at a really fucking fast pace. That things that you're waiting for are coming. The delays are no more. It's so many things happening at once. Like I've been getting so many messages saying the same thing. But I'm just like, yeah, well, like I feel like that's obviously how I've been noticing from like watching other people do their thing. I'm just like, okay, that's the pattern, I guess. Everyone, because there are certain topics with every reader when they are talking about stuff for other people specifically, you can tell at what points that they start really relating to the reading and are starting to feel their insecurities being triggered by it. It's kind of cool. But you can tell that like they relate a lot to a lot of the things that they're saying. And sometimes you can kind of hear them thinking to themselves like, shit, is this for me? And then they're like, no, I tuned in for the yeah. It's good. Anyway. The last one is about, well, it says great. I didn't actually read the last three. I just kind of like glanced at them, scanned over the words, completely understood what the entire message was just from looking at it for a second. Can other people do that? Probably. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, the last one actually says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, and forgiveness and compassion. But like, yeah, I immediately like the part, the message I immediately got from that card was, once you've done this stuff, I love it how it's like, I'll turn it around. So that's basically like, this is what you're going through, right? This is what's fucking happening right now. Because you're going through this, and the way that you're handling this and facing this, things are moving at a very fast pace. Or maybe it's more of like things are moving at a fast pace. Either way, the things are coming up as an opportunity to grow and release all of these things. Because once these things start surfacing, you have to let them out. If you start like panicking and like pushing it down again and ignoring it, or like projecting and lashing out at other people because of it, and like it's not like, if that's like subconscious stuff that's happening whilst you're processing it and everything, that's totally normal. But like, if you're not trying to process anything, you're not trying to release anything, then events will move in a fast pace in kind of a bad direction, and we do not want this. We want to be healing, so then it moves in a fast pace in a good direction. You know. And then this is signifying that once we're able to do this, then you're going to have discovered an immense amount of inner strength and actual path forward. It's like dropping this aspect of yourself which was holding you back, which was harshly judging not only others but yourself. And it's like recognizing the strength that you get and the resilience you get in being able to be gentle with yourself and others. Indeed. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do a reading one today because I'm too nervous and I can't. And I literally just did it on the personal one without trying to. What am I doing? I'm so confused. What am I doing? Anyway. Fuck. I guess I can put these cards away now. They're all like, okay, at least this was complete before you went to bed. Oh, okay. Well, I tried to get out of doing it, but technically I tricked myself into doing it anyway, but on the wrong channel. God damn it. Sometimes I literally have to trick myself into doing things so that it's done. I'm so silly. Oh my gosh. It's been way too long. I have to end this video. I love you.